Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. In today's video I'm going to show you how to make this cute little beaded elf, which I'm going to have as an earring. So this is what it looks like. So to make one of these you're going to need some size 11 seed beads in green. I'm using brown for the hair. Your skin colour, red, black, and then I use two little gold delicate beads, one in the belt and one on the top of the hat. And then you'll need your jump ring or earring hook that you're going to attach it to. You'll need some beading thread. This time I'm going to use this Beading Wildfire. This is the black one, and I'm going to use about 35 inches of thread per earring. And then a beading needle, and you'll want either a size 12 or a size 15 beading needle for this, because you go through the beads several times, some of these ones in the middle. So let's get started. Begin by threading your needle. I did just want to say that this type of beading, where it's like double-sided like this, you can do that by threading your needle onto both ends of your thread and then sliding the beads down to meet in the middle. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. And if you can do that kind of beading, then let me show you this. You can always pause this here, and if you're familiar with that kind of beading, you'll know how to do it down to here, and then show you how to add the arms and legs. But I do it a different way, with my needle threaded at one end. So if you want to follow me, just thread your needle on one end. And that's just because I hate working with a needle at both ends. I just don't like doing it. So, but if you know how to do that kind of beading, and you know what I'm talking about right now, you can probably go ahead and do this main part to here. But yeah, if you're following me, then thread your needle onto one end of your thread, and then you're going to pick up two of your red beads, slide those down. You're going to leave about 4 or 5 inches of thread, so you won't slide down, at the end, just enough so that you can comfortably hold it, and then holding those there while you pick up 2 more red, and then going up through those 2. So this is this side here, this is where your tail thread is. You're going to go up to add those 2 on. So it does this, pull it nice and tight, and then you're going to go back through those 2 you just added, like that. Now you're going to pick up 3 red, and I'm coming out at the bottom of these 2 here. I'm going to go through the top and through both those beads, like that. Pull that through. So you have this, you got those 3 there. Now from here I'm going to move through the 2 on the other side that we started with, like that. So then from here you're going to pick up 3 red again, and you're going to go back into those 2 that you're coming out of, but on the opposite side to your thread, like that. So you have this. Now you're going to move up or across through those 3 you just added, like that. Now you want to try and put or bend both of those ends where you've got the 2 groups of 3 into the middle. So you're holding it like this, and then from this group of 3 at the bottom you're going to go through the other group of 3, like that. And from here back through this other group of 3 on the other side, so that it's connected on both ends. And then pull that really tight, and you should have this. So now we're coming out of this group of 3 here at the top. If you hold it this way, you're going to pick up 2 of your skin colour and go back into that group of 3, but on the other side to where your thread's coming out of, through all 3 of those. And then, so coming out of those 3 there, you're going to move now through the 3 on the other side at the front. And again, picking up 2 of the skin colour and going back into those 3 that you're coming out of, but on the opposite side. Pull it through. So you have this. Now you're going to go up and into those 2 beads you just added. Now across through the 2 skin colour beads at the back and back through the 2 at the front so that they're joined on both sides. Pull it nice and tight. So you have this. Next you're going to pick up 3 of your skin colour. Oops. And coming out of these 2 here at the back, I'm going to go back into those beads but on the other side. Pull that through. So you have this. Now moving through the 2 beads at the front, like that. And do the same again, pick up 3 and go back into the 2 that you're coming out of but on the opposite side. So you have this. Now you're going to move up through those 3 beads, through the 3 across the back, and then back through the 3 on the front. And then you want to pull that really tight. So you should have this time picking up 2 and going back through all 3 of those beads that you're coming out of on the other side to the thread. Now moving through the 3 at the front, picking up 2 again, skin colour, and going back through the 3 that you're coming out of on the other side. So you have this. Now moving up through those 2 you just added, across through the 2 at the back, and across through those 2 at the front again to join them all together, pulling it nice and tight. Now we have the little head finished. Next you're going to pick up 3 of your green beads and add those in the same way. So go through the 2 that you're coming out of, like that, through the 2 on the front, and picking up 3 green again, go back through the 2 that you're coming out of on the opposite side, up into the 3 you just added, across through the 3 on the back, and then back through the 3 on the front. Pull it nice and tight every time. You don't want loose threads showing at the side. So you have this. Now you're going to carry on doing that same technique. So for this time you're going to pick up 4 green beads for the back, 4 green beads for the front, and join them together in the same way as normal. When you've done that, it should be like this. This time you're going to pick up black, gold, black for the front, and then going through those 4 beads at the front like always. And for the other side you're just going to pick up 3 black go through them in the same way. Join them all together on the top like normal. So you have this. Now a row of all green, so 3 green, add the 3 green to the back and the front and join them all together like normal. So then you should have this. Now before you add the legs, you just need to make sure you're coming out of the group of 3 beads that's at the front. So the front is where you've got the gold buckle, and on the back you don't have that. If you're coming out of the back 3, just move through the front 3 before you add your legs so that they hang at the front. It doesn't matter too much, but so coming out of the end green bead, you're going to pick up 1 red and go back just into the other side of that end bead that you're coming out of, just through the 1. This time pull it down. It's not going to want to lie straight to begin with, and then go back into that bead, then picking up another red, going back into the red bead on the opposite side to your thread. It's going to do all this and then go back through that bead on the side that you're coming out of, and 1 more red bead. So coming out of this side, you're going to go back into that bead on the other side and then back through that bead you just added. So it looks like this. When we go back up the leg, it's going to straighten out, so don't worry about that. Then you're going to pick up 2 green beads at the end and go back into that red bead that you're coming out of, again on the opposite side of the thread. So you have this going up through that first green bead, down through the second green bead, and back into the red bead. So now you need to zigzag back up. So from here, you're coming out of this side, you're going to go down through the next bead, making sure you pull it really tight every time, and that's what's going to straighten it out like that. And then up through the next one. Again, pull it really tight and it should do that. And then back into that green bead where you started. So we have this. Now I'm going to move up and through this whole next row. Keep that pulled tight. And then down just through the end green bead so that we're in position to add the leg on the other side. So go ahead and add the 3 red beads, the 2 at the bottom, and then straighten it back out in the same way to add the other leg. So now we have this, and from here you're going to go up into the green bead and through all 3 of those green beads, and then pull it really tight. Now you need to move back up your elf, across through the next row, and then across through the whole of the next row. Keep pulling it tight every time so that you can't see big loops of thread at the side. And then across through the next row. So this is the top of the green rows. And then we're going to add an arm. So to do that, you're going to pick up 3 green plus 1 of your skin colour, slide those all the way down, and then ignoring that last bead, you're going to go back through the 3 green ones and back through that whole row again to the other side. So you have that. Now go ahead and do the same thing on this side to add the other arm. So I've added the other arm like that, and I'm coming out the end of this green row. I'm going to move up through the next 2 rows, so all the way across through this row and across through this row. Okay, so from here you're going to pick up 1 of your skin colour and go straight through the next row above, and then picking up another skin colour and straight through the whole row below. like that. Pull that tight and you've got these little ears. Now going up through that ear that we just added, make sure your arm doesn't get caught. Then you're going to pick up one of your brown hair colours and go up into that first red row of the hat and all the way through there. And then picking up a brown and going straight from the end of that red row down through that ear. Like that, and then I'm just going to move through these three here. Pull that nice and tight and you should have this. So now I'm going to take my needle off of this thread and thread it onto my tail thread, which should be right at the top here. So by the way, you can do this part with the working thread if you've got more left on that. It depends at this point which you've got more left on. I've got more left on the tail thread, so I'm swapping to that. But it depends how much you left at the end of your tail thread at the beginning. So whichever one you're using, you just want to make sure that you are coming out of the top, one of the top rows. You're going to pick up a gold bead, and then so you're coming out of the bottom two here, so just hold yours, which holding it so that you're coming out of the bottom like this, picking up a gold, and then you're going to go through the top two in that direction. So you're going diagonally across like that. Now you're going to go back through that gold bead and back into the two at the front like that. So then we have this. Now all we need to do is go back up into that gold bead and you're going to add your jump ring now. So I just pick it up on its own and go back through that gold bead again, through the jump ring, through the gold bead, just circling through that several times to make sure that it's not going to come undone, like that. And then when you've done that, you can move back down through the rows, and I tend to, so here's the front, I tend to flip onto the back to tie my knots. So I'll go through a few rows and then tie my knots on the back. So once you're coming out of the bead further down on the back, then you can tie your knots. So to do that, I'm going to take my needle under the threads here on the side, to make a loop, and then go through the loop twice, pulling it down really tight, and then move onwards through the next row of beads. Pull it really tight so you feel the knot pop inside of a bead, and then you can tie as many as you want and then do the same thing with your working thread and cut them off, and we'll be finished. So that is our little Santa's elves all finished. So this is what they look like. Very cute. So I think these are going to make fun Christmas earrings. So comment down below anything else you'd like to see, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video to see more of my videos. You can check out my Christmas beading playlist, which has got all my Christmas videos in from all the years. So there's lots to try and make over there. And you can follow me on Instagram at Beading by Hannah. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.